got this problem here that says I'm supposed to calculate something that involves all these absolute values. I'm just going to copy it out again so that I can fiddle with it. So let's see, the absolute value of 4 minus 3 times 5 minus 8 times the absolute value of 2 to the power of negative 3 plus the absolute value of a fraction, which is 11 minus 7 over 3. Okay. Well, I guess I need to use the proper order of operations plus involving the absolute values. So the absolute values work like brackets in the order of operations, so anything inside them has to happen first, so I'm going to have to do that. So let's see. It's inside here I've got a minus and a times. The times is going to have to be done first, so we get 4 minus 15. 2 to the power of negative 3 is 1 over 2 to the power of 3. That's how I need to calculate that. Haven't really done the answer yet, but that's the best I can do. And this minus is trapped inside the top of that fraction, so I'm going to have to do that first. That'll be minus 6. Okay. And then 4 minus 15 is minus 11. Minus 8 times the absolute value of, well, 2 to the power of 3 is 8. And minus 6 divided by 3 is negative 2. Okay, now the absolute value of minus 11 is 11. And the absolute value of an eighth, because it's a positive number, is still an eighth. And the absolute value of minus 2 is 2. So I've got this times has to be done before the other things around it. So that'll be 8 times an eighth, which would be 1. And so 11 minus 1 is 10, plus 2 is 12. I reckon I could have done that just a little quicker if I'd used some of the rules for how absolute values interact with times and divide and that sort of thing. I'm just going to give it another go and see if I can do it a bit quicker. Okay, so absolute value doesn't interact particularly well with minus, so I'm going to have to do that one separately. So 4 minus 3 times 5 is 15. That's fine. Now I know that absolute value can come inside the base when the power is an integer. And minus 3 is definitely an integer, so this is going to be the same as 2 to the absolute value of 2 to the negative 3. Okay, and then absolute value can come inside division as well. Like that. Okay, well, when I have like an x and an a, there was a thing like x minus a, the absolute value of it is the distance between x and a. So this is the distance between 4 and 15, which is 11. So I can just write that down straight up. And this power would have to be done before the times, and so the 2 to the minus, and the absolute value of 2 is just 2, and 2 to the negative 3 we already figured out earlier was an eighth. And 11 minus 17 with absolute value, that's the distance between 11 and 17, which is 6, and the absolute value of 3 is 3. So 11 minus 8 times an eighth is 1, plus 6 divided by 3 is 2, which is again 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I lost one line. It's one line shorter, so it wasn't really all that much better, but still, I think it felt quicker overall. Anyway, I certainly know how to do this in more than one way.